Hello dear students, welcome to Devika's Commerce and Management Academy. Today we'll see financial management. What is financial management? Introduction part we'll see, but you get an understanding about this subject. Very important whether you're doing BCom, BBA, MBA, CA, CS, CMBA, whatever may be the professional course you are doing. You cannot escape from this financial management because it is important. As a finance student, you must know what is financial management and how to manage it, what are the important things to be learned in financial management, that you must be thorough. So that is why you cannot escape from this subject. So let's get into this subject. So first of all, what is finance? Finance means which is important and backbone of every organization. If finance is not there, if finance is not properly managed, if finance is not properly utilized, the organization cannot run towards the profits. So that is why every organization needs to know how to manage the finance. In finance means generally we have to focus on few aspects like how to accumulate the funds, how to get the funds, how to get the capital. Funds or capital both are same, na? So how to get this capital, and in the same way next utilization of that funds. Got the funds, okay, but how do you utilize it? How do you utilize it? Where do you want to invest? And is it going towards the profit or not? And what are the expenses for the organization? Like working capital, current capital. So all these things we have to manage it properly. The main object of every organization is that mainly to utilize the proper funds towards the maximization of the profits. Accumulate the profits, utilize it properly, and then get the profits. This is the main object of every organization. Now today we'll see few concepts related to the financial management, main important concept. First thing is that there are two approaches for this financial management. Two approaches. So first approach is traditional approach, second one is modern approach. Traditional approach is introduced in the year of 1920 to 30, in between this period. 1920 to 30. In this period, traditional approach was introduced. Like what is financial management? In those days, financial management was called as corporate finance also. So it means the financial management or corporate finance in those days, it was saying only to accumulate the funds, how to raise the funds, how to get the funds, how to raise the capital. This was the main focus of financial management, and they never crossed beyond that. They never think and they never planned after that, after the getting the funds, then what to do. So that is not focus. That is why you can say that traditional approach which was introduced in the year 1920 to 30, it was only a narrow approach. Whereas second approach, that is modern approach. Modern approach is, you can say it as a wider approach. It's having wider meaning. So what it is covering, modern approach means, first of all, getting the funds, accumulating the funds, then utilization of the funds, and how the funds can be properly utilized, and how the company can get the maximum out of the accumulated funds, proper utilization, and then what we have to do, capital structure. There are many methods which are useful for every finance company. You know that there are different kinds of companies, small company, big company, medium company, whatever may be the company, whether it's a small business or big millionaire business, whatever it may be, but finance aspect is important, that you have to utilize it properly. If you understand it, then you can take the proper decisions. Then you can utilize it. Every organization is having that kind of importance, and then that they have to focus on this finance aspect. So these are the main two approaches of financial management. One is traditional approach and modern approach. So this one is narrow one, only to get the funds, and this one is wider. So this is focusing on the not only getting the funds, utilization of the funds, and the how the funds can be taken to towards the profits. All these things we are considering in this next one, that is modern approach. Am I clear? Now, once if you understand it, then we'll discuss important aspect of financial management is this functions of financial management. This you may expect in essay question, or even short one also you can expect, short one there you can expect this one, and also functions of financial management, any concept you may expect. Let's see the functions of financial management. Mainly there are three functions. First one is investment decisions, second one financial decisions, third one dividend policy decisions. These are the main three important decisions, functions you can say. So functions, first one is investment decision. Every organization, they have to invest their funds. Once if they get the funds, utilization, how to utilize, where to put, where to invest. So this is important aspect. That is why first function of every organization is that investment decisions. There are different types of investment decisions like short term, long term, right? So short term, how much we have to invest, long term, how much we have to invest. So all these things also you have to focus. When we talk about this investment decisions, there are two types of investment decisions. First one is, you can say it as A and this is B. First one is capital budgeting decisions. Capital budgeting decisions, we are going to discuss about capital budgets and how we can take the decisions, where we have to put the investments. And suppose say I am having 1 crore rupee. Out of 1 crore rupee, where to put my investment? Say 70 lakh I wanted to invest somewhere, 30 lakh I want to keep it with me, 70 lakh I want investments where? There are different ways. Suppose if I approach A, this is going to give you some result. If I approach B, like alternatives, you have to see the alternatives. According to the alternatives, according to the result, then you will be taking the decisions, because this is very important decision making. That is capital budgeting decision, you will say. So this is focusing mainly on the long term decisions. Much bulk investment, long term investments. So you need to be very careful about the alternatives. As I told you, if I want to put my investment 70 lakh, so there are many approaches, or there are many alternatives. Say alternative 1, 2, 3, 4, like different alternatives I have. So I have to study about each and every alternative, which one is going to give me the fruitful results, which decision, which alternative will be the right decision for my organization. So that everything I need to study, then after that going for the investment, because as 70 lakh is a big amount of investment. Okay, so that's about capital budgeting decisions. Second one is that current assets or working capital management decisions. So current assets or working capital management means this is related to the current position, current finance position. Some amount you have to keep it in your organization. Suppose say 70 lakh I am investing. 70 lakh I am investing means at least 10 to 20 lakh I have to keep in my organization for regular rotation expenses. So that 10 to 20 lakh we say it as a current assets or working capital management decisions. This is also important, because daily we have to run the organization. Daily we have to run. So how do we run? We need to have some working capital or current assets, some amount liquid cash which is required, so that you can take the decisions. You can run the organization smoothly. So that is, we call it as a current assets or working capital management decisions. So first point what we have discussed in the financial management decision is investment decisions. How do you take the investment decisions? There are two ways. First one is capital budgeting decisions. Capital budgeting decisions means it is related to the long term investment decisions. Second one is current assets or working capital management decisions. When you wanted to take the decision, you need to have some kind of liquid, that is working capital or current assets you need to have. Then only you will have the confidence, then only you can operate the organization without any hesitation. So that is why both you have to be very careful about the investment decision. As I told you, 1 crore I have means I am thinking of 70 lakh in the capital budgeting, and rest of the 30 lakh in the working capital, or 20 lakh working capital, 10 lakh I wanted to keep it in the bank. If emergency, I'll use it. So like you have to take the decisions according to the requirement, according to the need, or you can say according to the company business point of view also you can take the decisions. That's about the investment decisions. Second thing comes to financing decisions. Financing decisions means here investment is over. Now financing decision, how do you accumulate the capital? How do you get the funds? How do you want to get the funds? Means that we can say it as a capital structure also. That is what we say it as a capital structure theory or capital structure decisions. CS decisions means capital structure decisions. So how do you accumulate? Means suppose say I need say 5 crores of 5 crores of fund. My capital is 5 crores. So out of 5 crores, how do I get? That is, we say it as a capital structure. Through preference shares, say 2 crores I wanted to get. Through long term debt, I want to get 2 crores. And 1 crore from the equity shares. Okay, so what that we say it as a 5 crores I want, as I said. Out of 5 crores, 2 is from preference shares, 2 is from equity shares, preference shares, equity shares, and 1 crore is from long term loan, or you can say it as a loan from bank. Long term loan or loan from bank, or any financial long term loan, no? So or from any financial institution also you can take the loan. So this could be one strategy I am telling you. There are many strategies. Even you can issue the debentures also you can issue, and shareholders, and sometimes board of directors also can contribute it. That is, we say it as a capital structure. So that is, we are discussing in the financial decisions. How do you want to take the decision financial? So that structure, as I gave you some example. So that is the second major function of the financial management. First function is investment decision. Second one is financial decisions. After that, third point comes to dividend policy decisions. How the company is running? Because of the shareholders. What the shareholders are expecting? Answer me. What the shareholders are expecting? Dividend. So how do we give the dividend? Yes. How do we give the dividend? From the profits only. Whenever company gets a profit, there are two ways to handle the profits. First way is distribution. Distribution of profit. How much is to be distributed? Distribution of profit. How do we distribute? We'll distribute in the form of giving the dividend. And the second way is that retain the profit in the organization only. Retain the profit. These two are the main important criteria of dividend policy decisions. Whenever I want to give the dividend, so I must think about how much is to be given as a profit, how much is to be distributed as a profit. Distribution in the form of dividend only. Set at 10%, 12%, 15%. What is that? Then how much I have to keep it as a profit, retained profit. Retained profit means that profit we can show it as a retained profit, or that profit we can cover it under the reserve fund, which will be useful in the future uncertainty period. If anything happens in future, this fund is going to be useful. Now let me give you clarity about the distribution of profit and retain of the profit. Say for example, we got a profit. We got a profit of say 3 crores. 3 crores we got profit. Any intelligent management, they never distribute the total 3 crores to the shareholders. They never. Say out of 3 crores, it is only assumption. 1 crore they wanted to distribute to the shareholders as a dividend. 1 crore distribution. Distribution. What they are distributing? Dividend. In the form of dividend, they are distributing. And what about 2 crore? Retained profits. Retained profits. So if the activity is like this, automatically any organization, if they are in a very tough period, if they are going towards the losses or any of such cases, this is 2 crore is going to be useful to survive themselves or to come out of the bad decisions, to come out of that critical period. Are you getting it? So that is why mainly what is financial management means. Financial management is just to not only accumulating the funds. They have to accumulate the funds, mainly investment decisions, how to accumulate the funds, that is capital structure. Then after that, how to distribute the fund, that is distribution of profit, dividend distribution or dividend profit distribution. This is important. 3 points. Able to remember? First one is investment decisions. This is 2 types, long term and short term. Long term is capital budgeting decisions. Short term is current assets or working capital management decision. And the second one is financing the decisions. There we have discussed about the capital structure. Third one, dividend policy decisions. Okay, dividend policy, how to decide it. So this everything has come from the approaches of financial management. What approach? Modern approach. That traditional approach was not saying anything, only accumulating the capital. That was the decision, that was the main concept of the financial management, corporate finance, traditional approach. But modern approach, which is giving you this entire picture of functions of the financial management. Am I clear? Few more theory topics we'll be discussing in the coming classes. Stay connected. Right from the beginning of the semester, you have to start preparing. Before exams, just have a glance. Revision, that's it. This, if you follow this policy, you will be the topper wherever you may be, whatever may be your course, you will be the topper. Please trust me this. Check out the playlist. There are many subjects which already covered. Use it and do forward these videos. Stay connected. Good luck.